I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we'll summarize our learnings about discontinuities, especially vertical asymptotes. The question here is, we need to figure out whether our statement is always true, sometimes true, or never true. Rational function f of x equals to px over qx has a point of discontinuity for each real value of q of x. That is a correct statement. Now this question for you is, the graph of f of x has a vertical asymptote at each real zero of q of x. This statement, is it always true, sometimes true, or never true? That is the question for you. So you can pause the video and answer the question. Here are a few functions to look into before you really answer. So we can say a function is, let us say, x plus 1 over x plus 2. We have a discontinuity at x equals to minus 2. We can have g of x as equal to x plus 1 over x square minus 1. We can have a function h of x as x plus 1 over x plus 1 whole square. Now I'd like you to think about these three functions and then provide an answer. That is going to help. In the first case, q of x is the denominator, so we do have a vertical asymptote at x equals to minus 2. In the second case, we can actually write this as x plus 1 over x plus 1 times x minus 1. We have two discontinuities here. So we have a vertical asymptote at x equals to 1, but we have a hole at x equals to minus 1, since these common factors cancel out. In the third case, we have a discontinuity at x equals to minus 1. We could write this function as x plus 1 over x plus 1 times x plus 1. Now here also we have a common factor, but still we have one more remaining. So in this particular case, we do have a vertical asymptote at x equals to minus 1. With these three examples, you should be in a position to write your statement. Right? So the graph of f of x has a vertical asymptote at each real zero of q of x. This statement is sometimes true, right? Not always. This statement is sometimes true, especially when we do not have a common factor in numerator and denominator. If we have a common factor in numerator and denominator, then there are two possibilities. We could either get a whole or a vertical asymptote, but not always a vertical asymptote. Do you understand? So in both the cases, we do have a common factor in numerator and denominator, which makes things 0. But still, we may get a vertical asymptote or even a whole, depending on what the situation is. So that is how you can answer this question. I hope you learn from here. Thank you and all the best.